Okay, I'm getting ready to make a door. Today is door making day, and I've got my router. I've got the bit in there that I want. Okay, so there you have it. You see that groove I've cut in there? I've already hung these. Got my hinges already and the holes already drilled. So okay, so I've got 3 doors ready to put my tongue and groove in. So let me set these up, get my saw ready to go, and we'll start putting them in. And I'll show you how you make a door, or how I'm making the doors. Okay, here's one door. Ready to be sanded, stained, and hung. So there it is. Good morning. What we do is we cut each piece, fit them in there, and then the last piece. And the first piece, I rip that right down the center, so I have a nice bead on this side until when you flip it over. But anyway, so I just got to cut them all to fit right in there. I 45 where my router, just does a round thing, no big deal. So let me cut some more. Okay, there's 3 doors. These 3 doors are 3 different size doors. One's for the radio cabinet, one's for the electronics cabinet, the side and the front. And so I got these 3 out of the way first because they're oddballs, but the rest of them are in pairs, a left and a right. So I'm not saying those will be any easier to do, but I'll be making 2 of those at a time. So I wanted to get these oddball ones out of the way. So, all right, these let these sit up for a little while, and then I'm going to sand them and stain them. Okay, I've got all the doors sanded. Getting ready to stain them. I stained my, there's the front door right there. I've stained the trim for that. So let me get one of these doors stained and I'll be right back. Okay, here's one of the doors all stained. I got it sitting out here drying. When these dry tomorrow, I'll put a shellac on them and some varnish and some satin polyurethane, whatever. And I'm getting ready to do this one. I'm doing the I'm doing the fronts and backs because you'll be able to see the backs. So okay, I've got the 3 doors that I did are all stained, front and back, and I'm gonna let those dry tonight, and then tomorrow I'll polyurethane them. So I'll leave them out here while I clean up, and then I'll put them away so they can dry good tonight. I've got my trim boards over here for the door. They look like they're pretty dry, but it takes a while for that stain to dry. There's no hurry. And that's for around the front door. So still got some staining to do on the wall there. But I'll get to it. All right, let me clean this mess up. Okay, I'm gonna let these 3 doors dry overnight, and I'll polyurethane them tomorrow. I've only got 2 long, well, I've got 4 long bar clamps, so I make 2 doors at a time. So these 2 doors right here will be good to go in the morning. And I'll basically do the same thing I did today with these, but that was kind of weird. I thought it was recording, but I don't think I was. Anyway, so these 2 doors will be, I can unclamp them in an hour or 2, and then I can clamp up the 2 more that I have, which are right here, ready to go. Just got to put them together, and that'll finish the uppers in the kitchen and the living room. So that'll be doors for that and the doors for that. So those 2 will be done. Then tomorrow I'll hang this one, that one. I still have to stain the cabinet, but I'm not in the mood. And door for that one. And so the ones that I just showed you outside are for this cabinet right here. It's 2 doors, they're the same. And then the ones I still have to glue up, this one and that one, and those 2 are the same. So, all right, that's about it. I've already drilled my holes for my hardware. If you can see them or not. These cabinets, they still have to get a final sanding and everything, but I figured since I had the doors off, I'd go ahead and stain them. And that's what I did. So like I said, once these set up in an hour or two, I'll come out and I'll glue up the others. I'll just set those aside and they'll finish drying. All right, that's about it for today. Everything's all cleaned up, put away. Mom will be home here in a little while. So I'm gonna go ahead and upload this video. I sure got a lot of junk. I think these doors came out really good. So, anyway, okay, we'll see you guys tomorrow.